Hi, this lesson is for grade 3. It's about demonstration of Mr. Vincent van Gogh's Whitfield with the crows. Okay, so first I already actually lay out the instructions step by step. You may have to use this video tutorials and then have your own recreate a style of Vincent van Gogh's painting. Okay, all right. So first, this is the first directions. If you have a white piece of paper, that's okay. If you have a yellow piece of paper, they couldn't be a better. Okay. I want you to draw one actually not just lines. Okay. And then try to actually draw the rows on here then. Okay. Then actually on the background, I'm gonna ask you to circle. Okay. So this is just basic actually lines. Okay. From the Vincent van Gogh's drawing. Okay. Next one, okay. Make sure that you have to actually pick up your oil pastel, okay. Oil pastel actually gives you a nice texture on the surface, okay. And please color the yellow on the fields, okay. And then the color the maybe the lighter brown on the rows, and then color the maybe the blue on the sky, okay. Make sure oil pastel, guys, okay. So once you actually finish, okay, this is the third step then, okay. Try to actually draw the squiggly actually grass lines, okay, with using the orange oil pastel, okay. The lighter orange oil pastel, that's okay with me. So I want you to do a little bit feel like, okay, a little bit squiggly grass lines a little bit then, okay. Because we try to actually a little bit fake up a little bit recreate just about Van Gogh's textures, right? I mean he has done in a painting, but we're not gonna do it then. We are using the oil pastel to draw, okay? So that's gonna be a third step, okay? And then next step, okay? Once you finish, okay, I'm gonna ask you to actually draw sketchy road lines. You see a kind of sketchy road lines in here, okay? So I want to actually have a little bit sketchy lines, a bit little not too short, okay? It's not such a short stroke, but be a little bit long. But when you actually sketches, you're doing this, right? So I want you to do slightly just overall, just like showing this in a video picture then, okay? All right, using the a little bit kind of brown tone, darker tone will be fine too. Kind of a rusty kind of a oil pastel, that will be good then. Okay, and that's gonna be the fourth step. And then the next step, okay, once you finish, okay, I'm gonna ask you to actually add some a little bit darker blue tones colors all over. So basically you need to put a more darker tones on the sky, okay, adding on to, and try to actually circle the white and then for the moon. Okay, then on the outer side, you are going to actually use lighter blue tones of colors then. Okay, yes. So we're gonna add a little more layers of darker tones of color by doing this. And then almost next step, okay. Okay. Once you finish, I'm gonna ask you to add a bit, little more, a few more, grass lines, but a little kind of sketchy, and using a darker orange this time. Remember, the before we actually used the a little bit of lighter tone compared to the yellow backgrounds. And at this time, it's gonna be a little more darker tone. Remember, tone on tone, the yellow and a little bit lighter orange and a little bit of darker orange. Okay, so analogous color. These are all kind of analogous colors that is actually close to each other on a color wheel, right? We actually practice when we were in school last time. So this is the things you are going to actually work on. So make sure that using a darker orange or pastel and doing this. And then this is almost the last stage. All right, using the black oil pastel, and then now finally you are going to a bit little touch in showing the crows and flying over it then. Okay, maybe this could be what like number three, or it could be kind of a curve and another curve, but it doesn't look like in a mountain zigzag shape. Okay, so basically you need to have one curve and another curve. Okay, you can do that way too. So those are the things that you are going to work on, and try to maybe show a small flying crows if you can. That would be good. Okay, so that's gonna be the last step that you are going to work on, and I hope you actually keep all your work. Okay, and then please bring it to the art class. First day in art class, we are going to meet each other by the end of April. Please bring it. All right, you have to bring all your work during the online sessions. I need to collect them, and I'm going to actually select some of your work to present a small art show when we guys actually come back then. Okay, we are going to prepare soon. All right, take care and thanks for watching, and then I will continue to show more work tomorrow next week. Thank you.